Hi everyone, and happy Wednesday. I'm Kylie Terhune, certified personal trainer and functional diagnostic nutrition practitioner, and I have a huge announcement. No, just because I'm wearing a flowy top does not mean I'm pregnant. But I am launching my Hormone Hacker program this month, and so I wanted to let you guys know that it will be launching on September 1st. So you have exactly 1 month to sign up for that. And if you guys have any questions about it, I'm going to go into a little bit more and a little bit about what's going to be included. If you have any questions, let me know. I will also post a webinar below this link that I just did last Saturday. That's all about gut health and hormones and how they're connected. And I'm going to be holding another webinar about functional lab testing, and that's going to be Saturday the 18th. So all those links will be below. But I wanted to kind of throw that out there for the people that watch this on the replay, so they're not sitting there saying, okay, when's she going to get to actually talking? So I also wanted to talk to you guys about my blender, because I hemmed and hawed about getting an expensive blender for probably 2 years now or so. It's been a long time. Hi Sadie, hi Carrie. And I had like this Ninja from Kroger, and I just didn't like it. And I cannot tell you how much this blender like makes me actually want to make things, and makes me actually want to do like green smoothies again and all this kind of stuff. Because when you have a really powerful blender and it actually functions properly, then all of a sudden it's like incredibly easy to use. And hi May. And okay, so I just have to tell you like why I like it, and then I'm going to show you really quickly how to make coconut milk, and then I'm going to talk about what is in my Hormone Hacker program. Okay, so I chose to invest in a Blendtec. Now, the reason I hemmed and hawed about it, hi Patrick, the reason I hemmed and hawed about it for so long is because this sucker was like $400, okay? But the second I used it the first time, I was like, it was worth every single penny and more. And I had spent some time debating about this or a Vitamix, and I just really, I don't know anything about the Vitamix other than what I researched between the two, and I just like made a decision, because I could have just researched forever and not made a decision. So I just finally made one, and I decided to choose the Blendtec. Side note, if you guys are swayed by humor, Blendtec has a ton of awesome YouTube videos that show how powerful it actually is, and they're very funny. They'll put like golf balls in there and like 2x4s and like all this kind of crazy stuff, but it's also very convincing that it is a powerful, amazing blender. So a couple of things that I really like about it. One, it's a lot lighter than I expected. So when you do your research and they talk about how amazing the motor is and how powerful it is, I kind of expected like this huge, like super heavy thing, but it's not. It's kind of the weight of a normal blender. The other thing I really, really like about it is that the blade is actually attached to the top part. So with the Ninja that we had, I don't know if this is normal or not, with the Ninja that we had, the blade kind of sat in there, so you'd have the container and then you'd put the blade in, and so anytime we would pour something out, you'd either have to hold it or it would pop out. So I love that the blade is just attached to the bottom, so I literally never have to worry about it. And it just sits on there. There's no snapping, there's no twisting, there's no latching, there's nothing. You actually do have to turn it on, so there's a little button in the back, and then it lights up in the front, and then you decide what button to push for the blending. So a couple things I like about it. You have speed options, but then you also have these little shortcuts at the top. So there's one button that looks like a glass, like a drinking glass with a straw. So if you're doing smoothies or something, you can just load this sucker up with all of your ingredients and then push that button, and it has its own process where it kind of starts slower and then it gets more intense and it breaks everything up. So one thing I love, hi Kathy, so one thing I love about this is that it truly does pulverize everything, and I'm going to show you that in just a second. But it really, really does, I mean, hardcore pulverize, which means that you're getting a lot more out of what you're putting in it. And so when I was doing almond milk with my old crappy Ninja, there would be a ton of pulp left. Now, you're never going to get away from pulp, right? Like, it is going to be there, but I get so much more milk out of this, like so much more. It's so much thicker, it's so much creamier when I use this. And so it also kind of made me want to get back into green smoothies, because one of the issues with smoothies is how chunky they are. Well, if this is going to pulverize it, make it really, really smooth, that makes it much more palatable, right? So same thing with coconut milk that I'm going to show you here in a second. It just is incredibly, like, it just blows me away, like how much milk actually comes from the little coconut chips. So the other thing I really, really like about it is on the opposite end, there's a button that looks like bubbles, and that is how you wash it, which is like, what? You literally fill this up like with a cup of water, a little drop of soap, you push that button, you put the lid on, and that's the wash cycle for it. So I was like, this cannot get easier. This makes me so happy, because like there are sometimes when you have like you know, my old blender as an example, washing it was like discouragement enough not to use it, and then the handle was somehow attached, and so it got all crusty and disgusting. So this one's just made really well. The handle is not, you can't get food into it, so it's not gross, and then you wash it like immediately after you use it, and it just has its own wash cycle. It's kind of like freaking amazing. So I'm going to show you how to make super easy coconut milk, and it's, when you find out how easy it is, you're gonna be like, why don't I do this all the time? That's my question to myself. Why don't I do this all the time? But now that I have a really awesome blender, hi Becky, now that I have a really awesome blender, I'm gonna do it all the time. So you start with 4 cups of water. I see I prepped it all out for you like a cooking show. How cool is that? All right, so 4 cups of water, and it's 2 cups of coconut flakes. This is like coconut chips, but it's just bigger versions of flakes, and that's what they had at Kroger. So if you want to sweeten it a little bit, you can put like a little bit of vanilla extract, or you can pit a date and put 1 date in here. You can do that too. So this is going to be a little loud, but the only thing I would say, the only thing I don't love about it, and actually I think I just solved my own problem. I think one day I didn't push the lid on hard enough. It does snap a little bit. I guess I wish it snapped a little bit more so you really knew like when it was solidly attached, because one day I did walk away and I think it was on the wash setting, and it, you know, washed everything around it. But anyways, no, it's really easy to put on. I did just push it all the way down, so I think it's okay. So I'm actually just gonna push the smoothie setting, and it's gonna do its thing, and you will see how it speeds up on its own, and it has its own little timer. So here we go, 4 cups of water and 2 cups of coconut flakes, and that's it. I went ahead and stopped that, but if it was a smoothie and it had some thicker stuff in it, that had about another 30 seconds. So again, you don't even have to like twist it or anything, you just pop it off, which is like so awesome. And then you turn it off and you move that out of the way. And then the only other step here is you have a cheesecloth, which is just sort of a thin porous cloth. And you pour it in. Guys, you can't tell sometimes on video, but this is so thick and creamy and milky. It's like night and day from when I used my other blender. It's incredible. So you just pour that in here. All the way in. There's like visually no pulp. I'm sure some's gonna come out here. And then you just pull up and squeeze. Yeah, there's a little bit of pulp in here. And there you go. You have milk, and you can keep it in your refrigerator for like a whole week, really. I mean, we blow through it, so 1 batch of this is going to be gone in just a couple days. But that's it. So now I have all this milk that I can use for my Shakeology and for, you know, whatever else we want to use it throughout the week. And it took, what, like 30 seconds to make? And this, but the Blendtec, I'm telling you, is just, it's 100% worth the $400 that it cost. So now I'm just going to fill it up with like a cup of water and a drop of soap and wash that out, and then I'll be done. But before I get off today, you guys, I just wanted to, hi Jill, hi Sarah. I just wanted to let you guys know that I am launching, hi Leslie, I am launching my Hormone Hacker program this month, and I just wanted to let you know really quickly what that means. Like, I'm just not going to launch it and be like, hey, sign up for this. So I used to run my Get Gutsy programs, and that was an 8-week program all about gut health. Well, a lot of the participants really wanted to have a follow-up to that, or a lot of people were interested in hormone balance and how you can support that through your nutrition and lifestyle. So I decided to create Hormone Hacker. It's a 10-week program, so I actually added 2 weeks. But what it is you're going to learn all about gut health and hormones, and I really couldn't separate them because gut health really is the foundation of your hormonal balance. And so we're going to learn all about gut health. We're going to learn all about hormones. The program is going to include some meal plans, some recipes. We're going to spend 4 weeks eliminating certain foods that cause inflammation and can mess with hormone balance. But we're also going to learn about foods that can help your gut health and that can actually help support hormones as well. So that's like a 4-week process in there. We're going to talk a lot about lifestyle as well, and stress relief and things that we can do to support our hormones naturally. We're going to do some troubleshooting. You're going to have access to me. You're going to have a lot of resources. So I'm going to have a lot of PDFs and handouts for you that you guys can use, and you can create a little binder so that when the program's over, you can go back and access it. You also have access to functional lab testing so that you can personalize your experience. And so I do have a webinar coming up that's going to talk all about lab testing. And so that's going to be Saturday the 18th at 9 a.m. So if you want to sign up for that, I will drop the link below. I did just do a webinar all about the foundation, the basics, like the 101 of gut health and hormones. So if you're interested in that, I have a replay that's available, and I will also post that below. But I'm really excited to be launching Hormone Hacker. For anybody that is interested in balancing their hormones or just supporting their hormones naturally, whether you have gone through menopause, are going through menopause, have never gone through menopause, if you have PMS symptoms, if you don't, but you just sort of want to learn more about gut health, this program is really going to kind of cover all the bases. We're going to talk about some specific hormone issues, but really what we're talking about is how to be healthy and how to heal your gut and how to support your hormones naturally through your diet and lifestyle. So I'll post all those links below, you guys. If you want to know more right now about the Hormone Hacker program, you can go to my website, thetinyfitdiva.com/hormone hacker. If you guys know me and you know you want to buy it, like right now, let's get in on it. You can go to thetinyfitdiva.com/shop/hormone hacker, and you can just get it in your cart right there. But please let me know, reach out if you have any questions. I'm really excited to put the final touches on this program and to launch it. If you want to touch base with me, please do, but I'm going to be talking about it more throughout this month, and again, it's officially going to launch September 1st. I've already had some wonderful women sign up, and I'm super pumped to guide them through their health journey. So again, the next webinar is August 18th at 9 a.m. So if you have any questions, let me know. Again, I will post those links below. And have a great day, guys. Bye.